Rustic Acres, or Rustic Acres, as I like to call it, which is the real actual map, Rustic Acres. BigPoppaC here. We're trying to stream again. Compared to what we had the other night, we were having a little trouble. I'm hoping this will work out. I don't know if it will or not. But I'm glad you're here with me. We're busy over here on our field. Let me get the number here. We're over here on field 40 doing canola. We've been harvesting carrots on field 3. I'm going to jump back over there to that. We've got our carrots coming off this field. We're using the modded Pterodos, known as the lizard Pterodos. This is specifically modded for this map only. You can color it however you want to paint it. You can paint it normal in-game colors, or you can paint it nice, bright, shiny, metallic colors, which are part of the palette. This is part of this map and this map only. It has at least 2 or 3 different headers, one for onion, one for carrot, basically for the root crops you're going to do. And that, to me, is the only drawback to it, because you have to at least the separate headers. I'm surprised that it didn't have this one universal header to do all the specific crop types that pertain to this map. But it works out pretty good. We're busy getting these fields harvested. We've harvested our millet off of 31, and we've got 32 with our soybean ready to go. We got we've got onion in that field, and we've got, I believe that might be mustard. I'm not really for sure, but we're working on it. We're slowly getting it going. The rain came. It rained pretty much about 7 hours. We took on a harvesting contract. That's about the time the rain struck us. And we worked into the night harvesting our millet and harvesting field 19. That harvesting contract was for rice. We made about, I'd say, $20,000 on the back end of the contract, even though we had to use the farmer's equipment. By the time we were in the middle of that, my field over here came due to our right with millet, and I didn't have a harvester to use, so I had to go rent a harvester, and I ran the Lexington and the header to go with it. And then today, this morning, I released this to do these crops, because these crops came due overnight. As you can see, our money is way, way down. We were up over 224,000, and now, well, so plus we have our loan that we have to pay on. So pretty much all the crops we're harvesting now, from onion to carrot to mustard to the millet we harvested, and even some of the canola. A lot of that's we're going to be making a lot of trips to the market. We got to get our money back up, that's for sure. We got to show a profit for today and get some of that loan nibbled away. That's the only thing I can say is it's going to be a rough day. I don't know what happened there. almost full on these carrots. Need to go check out the wonder how our worker is doing over on 40 doing the canola. And the only drawback to this harvester for doing these specific crop types like onion and the carrots and stuff is that, you know, you have to lease, there's different headers for each crop, not just one universal header. So that was my only drawback to this. I mean, I like it. It does the same amount as the Pterodos does, the in-game Pterodos does on sugar beets as far as the amount of liters it harvests. I just wish it had a universal header to do pretty much all the specific crops that pertain to this map, but it doesn't. And speaking of which, I need to lease that in here because our onions are done too. But every crop we're harvesting today is going to be going to market. We're going to sell it all off because we need the money. Leasing fees have pretty much taken me from $224,000 all the way up to where I'm at right now. It's basically kicked my butt. It looks like our harvester on 40 is got a full grain load, so let's jump in here. Almost full here too. This will be the second full load I take in. I'm doing a lot of carrot. Pretty much filled us up. Let's take this on down here and drop it into our silo. Once we get all this harvested, before we even think about repurposing our fields, we'll look and see who is offering the best price on these crops. Okay, I'm normally going to do what I don't normally do is I'm going to tab over to my truck. It looks like our work is pretty much almost done with this field, so that's good. We can move on to our soybean field next. I'll let him go ahead and fill that up. Lord. Over here to field 3 and unload some more carrot. trying to think what we're going to put back in here once we get this carrot harvested. Not quite sure. I know that over here to the left in that field, we need to fertilize it. I think I'm going to put corn in that. And we're going to probably do a silage cutting on that at least once or twice. Start prepping for cows. I need to drop some sugar beet down, maybe some potatoes. I think in that canola field we're going to put wheat or barley. That way we can start looking forward towards pigs. Later on, if we get the money up, we'll get another big field. Just turn that completely into grass. That's going to be a grass field. That'd be for hay making and grass making for sheep. Because we're going to do animals if we can. That little strip I missed earlier. Alright, worker's done over on the canola field. Hope we can get this field up first, and then we'll go over there and move him over. Move the harvester over there to the soybean field and get a worker on that. And we'll bring the canola in. Then we'll start looking to see where we can sell it, because we're going to get our money back up. We don't own a harvester of our own on this farm just yet. We're going to have to get one eventually, but right now it's just leasing. And I said leasing fees is what's basically ruined our bank account. Still have a field of onion to go. I think that's mustard over there we need to do. We got another field of millet. We'll be busy for a little while. So, how's everybody's week going so far? Hope you're all doing good. Hope y'all had a great weekend. Here in the U.S., we're coming up on the old 4th of July coming up. I'm really looking forward to being woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning to crashing fireworks. And I think Big Mama A and I are going to do a little bit of barbecue. But we're going to grill out. Almost full. Getting there. Lease that onion header, and I'm hoping there's a trailer for it. Alright. Can't believe that this field almost done. I'm glad I didn't do a bigger field, I tell you. Whew. A lot of carrots. will be the third load, full load that we've gotten. A lot of people eating the salad, I hope, because we're going to have to get these sold. Sell it to a rabbit farm. Alright. Let's just tab over to our truck. Get up here and unload this. Gotta remember the trailer is down here at the bottom of this field, because it's going to have to go back once we're done harvesting the millet in this soybean field. We can send this, we can take this back and return it, because as each minute ticks off and each hour goes by, getting dinged for a leasing fee. One thing, we're going to have a lot of canola, so I think that between that truckload there and the full truckload we took over earlier, I think we're going to make some good money. Let me get a headlands going on both sides here, because go. I'm thinking he can turn around down at the bottom without any assistance. Doesn't mean you have to cut a headland off. Maybe you can do it. Get it done. Continue on working without me having to interfere. Lord, we are full, almost full, but still, wait. The slopes, you can feel it. Down here and dump this off. I think you can turn around right there without any problem whatsoever. I'm hoping so, at least. Apologize for the wind in the microphone. It's been hot here in Tennessee, around 87 to 90 degrees, which is about, I'd say, between 30 and 35. Yes, for all my European friends out there. And it's been kind of humid, and we have the AC blowing, and we have big industrial fans blowing too. So if it sounds like I'm in the middle of a wheat field during a windstorm, I apologize. I'm trying to talk loud as I can where you can understand me, and hopefully you can, but I apologize for that wind. Fall and winter time around the old Hunley household, or the old BigPoppaC household, is it's a heck of a lot better. It's easier to broadcast, and it's easier to do videos and everything else without having to worry about having the wind blowing in your face from a fan. Of course, by then it's nice and cool and easier to tolerate. He should be all right, worker-wise, going up and down the field that way instead of the other way. Back up there to him, because he's going to be full. 2 or 3 passes, he should be full. When we were doing that harvest on field 19 after the rain, this field came ready for the last application of fertilizer. I had to rush over here and get it done, plus keep an eye on the harvester doing the millet, which is this harvester here, because we kept it overnight, and that's kind of what dinged us. We were doing 2 fields plus in harvesting and fertilizing in the other fields. fill this and top this off. Yep. Alright. Fine, we've got the best price for carrot here, so I want to get this stuff sold. I don't think I'm going to take it in a little load like this. I think I'm going to put it in the back of that cramp trailer and take a bigger load. Maybe we can rent that big 200,000 liter job that we got around. We got sitting. That might work. That might work. A lot of carrots. I don't even know if I had that one installed mod wise. I may have to go and install it and come back. Do our sales another time. Oh, it's going to be plowing again. Holy mackerel, really? I just plowed it. So the carrots really do take the nutrients out of the soil, don't they? Normally you can get by with doing a sugar beet harvest or a potato harvest. And you normally don't have to plow. Normally it's either lime or just fertilize, cultivate, and go again. This one kind of reminds me of the way corn and cotton used to do. Usually do. You plant it one time, you got even if you have plowed it, and once you harvest it, you got to plow it all over again. So this is probably going to need plowing again. That's okay. That's no problem. I think that's something we can handle. Only drawback for me is going to have to drive this header back down there, return it, release the onion header, and then come back. Hey, Farmer Ben, doing pretty good, sir. Doing pretty good. Let me hang on for a minute. Let's see if I'm gonna remember right. That wasn't a beat technology, was it? Yeah, it was. So there's one for potato, one for carrot. So there's 4 different modded headers for this. See, that's what I'm saying. This harvester should have one universal header that does all of it. But he's modded 4 separate. So you got at least, if you've got onion in the ground, which we do, that means I got to take the carrot one back, return it, lease. And like I said, leasing fees are killing me. But we're doing carrot right now. I gotta go get the onion. I don't have any potato in the ground. I don't have any sugar beet. Oh Lord! I mean, it's a good. Nice harvester. I like that you can paint it whatever you want to paint it. I went with the white metallic and a white and a black metallic, which I think looks pretty good for a harvester. Or you can go with the general palette. You can make it class colors or massy colors or whatever. I'm hoping I gotta make sure what that crop is on that field. I can't see it that good. Our onion is right there to the right. Oh, really? Yeah, it's kind of. I mean, you know, I feel like universal harvester for all the crop types that he put on this map, especially when it comes to like root crops, and just pay one leasing cost. But now I've leased this, I've done this field. Now I've got to turn around, take it back, and lease another one. And as you see, our money. Before I started doing this harvest, I had to lease a harvester, like a regular crop grain harvester, to harvest our milling over there while I was doing a contract. So that dinged me. I had $224,000 in the bank. By the time I leased the Lexion, the header trailer, the header, and leased this one this morning, this right here, this thing, you can see what the leasing costs have done to me. Plus I had the Lexion overnight, so that really rang the bell on the money. And I've been saying ever since I started streaming, all these crops are going to market. Everything I'm harvesting, I got to sell it, make money back. I got a $500,000 loan I got to put some kind of ding into. Oh, by the way, excuse me. Tell Liz we got the painting today. It came this morning. And Big Mama A loves it. It's beautiful, beautiful painting, man. Liz is talented. She ought to put her stuff in galleries and try to sell it. Okay. Let's see if we can, I doubt it, but let's see if we can put this in that tipper, which I doubt. I got a feeling this is going to top it off and then some. Yep, it topped it off and then some. Go run this over to the silo, and then we'll come back, unload that, and haul back down to the store. Looks like my worker has got a full grain bin on our soybean field. So that's going to be something I've got to do real quick. So I'm going to do what I normally don't do in a Let's Play. I'm going to be tabbing through vehicles. I don't want to make anybody seasick as I do it, but I have to. So I'm going to apologize ahead of time if you just got through eating and I make you seasick. I'm sorry. I have to. This is when I feel like a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest. Doing too many things at once. No, we don't have crop destruction on. I don't ever play with crop destruction on. I don't ever play with weeds on. They're both pains in the butt, or what I call a pill, a huge pill. I don't like it. So, but I do play with plowing on and liming. All right, let's see. We're on 32. Doing our soybean. We got our canola off. He's missed a spot there. That's okay, no problem. We'll put corn there here later. We got onion. I'm trying. Is that mustard? I think that's mustard. I hope that harvests with a normal harvester. I don't know if it does or not. It's been a while since I watched the review by Mr. City P on this map, so I can't remember. I thought about doing coffee. I don't know. Yeah. I think they only said if you want to get pre-release, it's digital download. I don't like. I don't. I'm a. I'm not a fan of digital download, and it's not because I don't trust the internet. I just don't trust it. I've had problems before where I've digital downloaded something to the PlayStation or to the Xbox, and it didn't go quite right. It's like it said 100%, but then it was, you got to re-update it because it was missing something. And I usually wait for the disc version to come out. I trust the disc version better, I guess. I may be stupid, I may be old. I'm just kind of wary of digital downloading, so I may not get it ASAP like everybody else is going to get it. If they, especially those people who do the digital download thing. So, those who get it on pre-order or whatever, they'll probably have it before I did. It's kind of the same way that 19 was. A lot of people had 19 before I had 19. I ordered 19 when it came out, when it was like, okay, offered on the disc version, which was maybe like a month after they started doing the pre-order for it. And then I turned around and bought the disc. But yeah, I'm getting 22. I'm hoping by the time I get 22 that I can get my hands on a PS5. And yeah, I know what you're going to tell me. You need to get a PC. You need to get a PC. Yeah, I know. I'd love to have a gaming PC. If I can ever get my brother-in-law back over here, I might get him to help me look into that, because that's kind of along his line and what he does for a living. The PC that he uses, or he and my sister used, he built from the ground up, and he did it a heck of a lot cheaper than what I've priced top-of-line gaming computers at. Yeah, I'm going to get 22. I'm looking forward to seeing how that works out. I'm hoping it's not glitchy at the beginning like it was with 19 when we had all those little different issues. I'd like to use the Alpine DLC, but I haven't used it since it came out. Let's see, is this returns? Yep, this is returns. Yeah, but let me ask a question about that, because I haven't had a big desktop computer in a long time. Okay, you say I could buy a PC for the same price as a PS5. Would it be top of the line though, as far as graphics card, speed, memory, all that kind of thing? Would it be top of the line? Because me, when I've always had a desktop, I've always gone with, whatever was the number one graphics card, I went with it, even if it cost extra. I mean, I think one time I spent on a computer, and that was my last computer as far as desktop goes, I think I spent $3,200 on that desktop, and it was good, and it ran my PC games just fine. Alright, let's see, we need onion. Lease, Big Papa lease, not buy. I hate when it pops me in the store like this. Come on. Yeah, I'd like to, get another PC sometime. you know where I can get a PC that's that kind of price, if you like, I'll have a website where I can go to look at them. Share that with me on Facebook if you don't mind there, Farmer Ben. I would. What the heck? Hit that flagpole. Okay. Yeah, share that with me on Facebook where I can go look at some desktop PCs. I'd love to, if I could find something that would do the game and be good at it and have the memory where I could play it. Because I like, I'm a console player like CDP. I like consoles real good and everything else, but I'd love to be able to play the PC version of it where you're not limited and hampered in by slot count. It's like you guys have no barriers in your way. Cool beans. Yeah, well, I can cross that bridge when I come to it if I have to. Sometimes these websites they have a phone number I can call. The big thing for me, one of the plus sides for me is I can call the UK and it doesn't cost me a thing. Alright, let's park that there, turn that off, jump out. Let's put our carrots away. Can't believe that. We plowed this field before we even sowed it, now it needs plowing again. So this is pretty much along the lines of corn and sugar cane and all those other ones that deplete the soil pretty bad. Corn does deplete the soil. That's why it's best to rotate out your crop. I remember the guys, the dairy farm across the road from my house, they would plant corn in it. They would do 2 cuttings of hay, then they'd plant corn in it, and then they would grow corn, do silage, and then the next year they would just do this nothing but hay and leave it that way. And then the year after that they would do again 2 cuttings of hay and corn silage. They kept rotating because the corn, corn like tobacco, it's a root, it's a rooted crop, but it kind of has some roots above, I guess, exposed above ground. It really drains the soil of the minerals. I saw the mod review the other day that he did on Mr. CP did on those monster trucks. I cannot believe they brought a monster truck to this game. I think what I'm going to be doing is doing some cliff jumping over at on Spectacle Island, just for the sheer fun of it. Okay, this is onion. This is mustard. I'm hoping this harvests like wheat, barley, and everything else. I don't want to have to lease another harvester. Oh man, $71,000. Are we halfway through this field already? Holy mackerel. We ain't gonna get a big yield off here. I thought he was screaming that he's almost full. He is almost full. Let's go ahead and go to the side here, get out of the way. Oh yeah. All right. Carrots, carrots, carrots. I wish I could zoom in on that, but it won't let me zoom in because I'm live streaming. Who has the better price? Which I cannot tell. So hang on a minute. I sit 25 feet away from my screen almost, and I can barely see that unless I zoom in on it. But for me, I have some field glasses sitting right next to me. Okay, it's 6:46 at the Old Green Mill and Fallen. It's 7:35 at the Rustic Port. It's 5:86 at the Western Mill. Let's tag that place. Let's go put this in. We'll let him carry on with what he's doing. If he gets full, he gets full. If it costs us money, it costs us money. I'm going to go take some carrot over there so we can't make some money. And I want to sell every bit of carrot we got. All right, mate. Have a good one, bud. Have a good one. Enjoy your tea. Okay. Cool beans, man, cool beans. Glad you joined us. Glad you stayed with us for a little while. Enjoy that tea. We're coming around lunchtime here in Tennessee. I think I'm gonna be wrapping this up here pretty soon and go grab me something to eat. I'm getting a little peckish. Okay, let's do carrot. Load up and take some. I wish I had that bigger trailer loaded in. I'm going to have to get that bigger trailer loaded in. We're probably going to have it around this farm. Alrighty, let's take this first load to market. Ooh, we are loaded. Let's get her sold. And we'll get to working on our onion. Once we get this carrot sold, we're going to sell the canola too. I'm only looking to see what prices for canola are paying out, because we're going to have to get, like I said, get the money up. I'd love to have that big 200,000 liter RYC1 trailer. I'm going to have to install that from the mod hub, and we're going to have it on this map and use it. Okay, I'm thinking that Rustic Port is down here to our right. Yeah, I see it up here now. I think this is the one we came to with our other crop. We had a hard time trying to get rid of it. That's because I didn't have the trailer highlighted. Didn't realize I was goofing around. Alright, we're back up over 100, thank God. Well, that was good, so let's go get another load. And bring it back for sale. Let's get our money back up for a change. Right, good. That works out. If we get another 40 grand there, we'll be up to at least 150. That's good. I'm hoping we can get ourselves back up over the closer to $300,000-400,000. That way I can take a little chunk out of that loan. I guess we'll have to lease, you know, like I said, leasing fees are killing us, but we're going to have to lease seeder and a planter, which is going to be nice and fun. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get up there before too long and have our animals going, and we'll have them producing. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I had a good time. Thank you for stopping by on the stream. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, hit that like button for me. If you haven't subscribed yet, give that old subscribe button a tap. If you'd like to share this video with some friends, go right ahead. And feel free to leave a comment if you want to. We'll stream again here in in a few more days. I'm going to try to get where I'm streaming about every other day to every 2 days. I look forward to our next go around. Stay safe and stay healthy out there. And as always, friends and neighbors, happy farming. We'll see you another day.